Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Captain Dino and today we're continuing Raptor Boyfriend, a high school romance. We are on episode 2 of Taylor's route. I blanked on which route we were doing. Taylor! We're going after Taylor. So, let us continue. The assignment. Chapter 2. The assignment. It had been like a month. And I still hadn't had any significant alone time with Day, Taylor, or Robert. Don't get me wrong, Doc. I enjoyed us going to the lake together, driving them around. And I finally had people to eat my lunch at school with. But I was starting to get worried that we were becoming just a bunch of, I don't know, casual buds. I wanted to know if we would, work well together. As a couple or something. But I didn't even know if they were going out with anybody. Or whether they even wanted a relationship. I didn't even know, their zodiac signs. Well, of course I made a plan. I was going to get them alone if it was the last thing I did. Okay, that did sound a bit creepy. Whatever, you know what I mean. I was really into them, and I wanted to get to know them more. I knew you'd want to know the plan. Okay, so here it is. I was gonna get some alone time with them by... God, none of these ever go well, but we're gonna be the Temptress this time, because that's the only one we haven't tried. By being a Temptress. I'd be so alluring that they'd voluntarily spend time alone with me. I'd eat chocolate-covered strawberries, and I'd cross my legs on one side, then switch to the other side after saying something suggestive. And generally do things that tempt people. I know. The plan seemed perfect to me at the time, too. Me, Day, Taylor, and Robert were put in the same work group for a science project. We were trying to find a time when we can get together after school to work on it, and I was having trouble focusing. Stella? Stella? What? Back me up here. You guys are trying to flake out on meeting up for the project tonight. I couldn't tell them that I was too busy thinking about my plan to get some alone time with them to pay attention. So I thought of something else fast. Sorry, I was thinking about... I was thinking about getting acrylic nails. Acrylic nails? Yeah, what do you think? I think good luck finding a place that applies fake nails and ladle. Oh, right. For now, leave the talents to me, Mrs. Goodknife. Sure. What? I said I thought fast. Look, we're running out of time to get this project together. And you two are really dragging this out. That's all I'm saying. It's just a lousy busy work presentation. It's a challenging project to test our knowledge of what it would take to colonize Mars. Yeah, busy work. Ugh. I wasn't really into doing the presentation. To be honest, public speaking has always been a nightmare for me. But then I realized this could be an opportunity to hang out. And the more time we spend together, the more chances of a successful mission. Come on guys, Day's right. We should get together soon. I've been saying I'm down to do it. It's just gotta be the right time and place. And energy. Okay, how about tonight at the library? The library? At night? Yeah, Mrs. Bird lets me study there when my house gets too disruptive. Are you nuts? I don't go in there. Not a big reader? No. I get it. I'm mostly sick to fiction, so school libraries... I mean, no, as in that's not why I'd never go in there at night. Okay. There's a cursed book in there. Here we go. A book that if you read it, you'll die in 14 days. No one knows what it looks like, but it sits somewhere on those shelves. waiting. But what? What? Yeah, what? That's ridiculous. Is it? Then what do you think happened to Brian Brancher? He fell while climbing a cliff. Exactly 14 days after he was seen reading a strange book where? At the library? At the library! Boom. Nice one, Miss Goodknife. Alright, I get it, even if I don't believe it. We can do it somewhere else then. Look, we should just slap some pictures of Mars on the Bristol board and call it a day. I know you don't take school seriously, but I don't want to fail. Hey, Taylor's turned over a new leaf. I have? Totally. I mean, I can't remember ever seeing you at school, so like, consistently? Yeah, constantly. I mean, whatever, it's the last year. I just thought I'd make an appearance at least. I was surprised to hear that even just showing up to school was a rare occurrence for Taylor. I heard he wasn't really into the whole school thing, but I didn't think it went that far. I remember wondering what changed. Was it really just that it was the last year? I was so dense. We gotta stay focused. I don't care where we get together to work on the project. I just want to work on it. Say no more. We could do it tonight at my place. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not so sure I'll be able to make that. Oh, come on, man. I've got snacks, tunes, and a sweet minibar. Plus, my parents will be out of town this weekend. It's perfect. I'm not sure the minibar is going to get a ton of use during a study party. Party? Right, of course. So, wait. It's not a party then, right? I'm gonna say no. I don't blame you though, Miss Goodknife. It does contain all the elements that are required for a party. Yeah, except one crucial feature. The people. That can easily be fixed though. Okay, Robert, it's starting to sound like your place might not be the best to concentrate on the project. Whoa. Day, relax. You can rely on me. My only interest is the task at hand. When it counts, I'm a lean, green schoolwork machine. Only when it counts, though. Yep. Right, and how do you decide when it counts and when it doesn't? I just do. Like now. I was all like, does this one count? And then I was like, yeah, it totally does. Simple as that. Amazing. Okay, fine. Robert's house it is. We'll all meet there tonight. Does that work for everyone? Totally. I guess. Yeah, for sure. Great. Okay, see you guys later then. Stella, can I talk to you for a sec? Sure. Taylor and Robert were off to the next period, and then it was just us. Stella, I'm gonna need you to help me get those two to actually show up and work on the project. What do you need? What do you need me to do? I don't know, maybe you can go pick them up or something. The study party is at Robert's house, though. Okay, maybe you can just go check on them? I thought about going to check on Taylor and Robert, and how they would give me an opportunity to maybe have some quality alone time with each of them. Oh. Also, can I get a run from you to Robert? And that made 3. Before I even thought about getting ready for the project, I needed to check in with a very important program. Who do you call when you want some pepperoni? Samurai Pizza Cats. Health school's going well. Work project is going longer than I thought. It's been hard to wrangle the team together. Anyways, sorry I couldn't be home for dinner. There should be leftovers in the freezer. Love you, Dad. Message 1. Hey, it's Doug. I finally had a chance to go over the numbers on your property. My advice is to hold on to it for now. A lot of people seem fairly certain Lada will benefit from the planned highway expansion. If the town had a direct route to Highway 10, you could be looking at double the current asking price. If you're still eager to turn it around, though, I'd be happy to act as your agent. Call me back either way. Message 2. Stella, we should probably talk about this project since, it's, already Saturday, huh? Anyways, if we're still going, I'll need a ride from the lake later. Give me a call if you can. Message 3. Hey, just wondering if you're, like, still going to Robert's tonight. I mean, if anyone else is. Anyway, give me a call and let me know. If you're going, that is. I'll be at the campgrounds doing band practice if you want to swing by, so, yeah. Okay, bye. Message 4. Hey, Miss Goodknife. Just wondering what's happening tonight. I wanted to do this thing before our thing. I'll be at Highway 54 with a sick surprise. Anyways, give me a call. Oh, I lost my mouse for a second. That day, in my window, I thought about Taylor. To be honest, I was surprised to learn that Taylor wasn't taking school seriously. But now that I think about it, Taylor was never that excited for the end of summer. I mean, I guess no one is excited about the end of summer, but something about Taylor always seems kinda rebellious. Now, I can't really picture him being proactive in class or studying really hard at all. I hope his grades don't suffer too much. All the more reason to get him over to Robert's tonight. Oh, we can see our desk! After I cleared my desk, I wanted a place to keep all of my memories. So I decided to keep my important documents packed away and instead use the desk as a place to cheer myself up. I couldn't wait to look at the stuff people gave me after school that day. We have 7 out of 7 for Day! Alright, let's try and get 7 out of 7 for Taylor. I'm so mad we missed one for Robert, though. Alright. Can we listen to it? Oh. This is the moment. This is the moment. This is the moment This is the moment I want to live. Live forever. Stand so still like an overgrown elder. Reach the sky. Touch the ever-bright eye of our tiny universe. Lay so flat like a rocky shield. Feel the rain crumble away into our tiny universe. This is the moment. This is the moment This is the moment I want to live. Live forever. That was cool. Are they all gonna be tapes? God, I hope it's not copywritten. That'd be so unfortunate if I can't play it. I guess I'll find out when I upload this one. But cool, that was nice. Nice. That is, in fact, less grungy than I expected it to sound. Because the way that Brandon makes it out, when Brandon talks about the band, it sounds grungy. So that's also how Taylor explained it, right? There's a very grungy sound. I can see why this different art direction could be why Brandon's upsetty. Yeah. Alright. Let's call Taylor. Hello? Hey, Tay. Oh, hey, Stella. Tay, you haven't called me that in years. I know. Don't you miss it? Not particularly. What? What did you used to call me? Right, Stell. Right, I definitely prefer Taylor now, though. Aw, come on, you're no fun. I miss Tay and Stell. Tay and Stell were fun. I'll call you Stell if you agree to never call me Tay again. Okay, fine, have it your way. We'll just be boring old Taylor and Stella. I think we'll survive. So, are we still going to Robert's later? I don't know. I got a lot of stuff to do tonight. Really? Like what? Setting up for practice, and then cleaning up after practice? That doesn't seem like a lot of work. How would you know? There's a lot of equipment involved. Like what equipment? Oh, you know, guitars, drums, bass, trombones, cellos. Maybe you can use some help then. Nah, I've got it. Taylor. Stella. It sounds like you're flaking again. If you don't believe me, you can come over and see. Really? Well, maybe I will then. Wait, really? I didn't think... I'm totally coming over. Just tell me where and when. The campgrounds? I'll be here all day. It's a date. It's a... what? I mean... you know what I mean. Anyways. You are coming to work on the project tonight, right? Since when were you so into school? It's not that I'm into school. I'm just worried about the presentation aspect of it, that's all. I'm still so scared of public speaking. Right. Well, don't worry too much. This whole project is basically the equivalent to show and tell. I'm pretty sure by the time we get up there, the whole class will be half asleep due to boredom. They probably won't even notice us going up there. I wish they could all actually be asleep. Then I wouldn't have to feel them staring at me the whole time. A trick I was taught is to stare out just above their heads so it looks like you're making eye contact, but not really. Oh yeah, you like sing and play guitar all the time. Yeah, but not like in front of people. Still, you have no idea how impressive that is. Okay, once I did. Oh, when did you perform? It's not really the same as public speaking, or giving a presentation or whatever. You're right, it's like even more scary, because you're just like singing a song you wrote with all this meaning. Like, your heart and soul just out there for anyone listening to hear and judge. Well, I don't know about all that. I mean heart and soul. It's so amazing. Did you get stage fright? No. Actually, I completely bombed. What happened? Ugh, I don't like to think about that. Oh, come on, tell me, please. Okay, fine. During that show, it was a Ladle Harvest Fest talent show. I went up to play and I just forgot all the lines. Oh my god, what did you do? I don't know, I just pretend to sing all the words. It was awful, you can totally tell. The crowd booed me off stage. The end. How awful! Oh, Taylor, that's awful. I don't know if I'd ever perform again if that happened to me. I haven't performed since. I'm hoping it'll be easier with Brandon up there with me. I don't know. So you're still gonna do it then? Yeah, I am. You're an Aries, right? I guess. That was out of nowhere. Well, Aries are determined. They don't give up on the things they care about. Whatever, astrology is... typical Aries. You're a fighter, Taylor. Not even. You are, though. No. You are an inspiration. Stop it. I want to be you when I grow up. Okay, shut up. Okay, but seriously, thanks for telling me that. Yeah, no problem. Okay, I guess I gotta go. You know, band practice. Oh, cool. I'll swing by soon then. So you're gonna come over to my place and see once and for all that band practice is hard work then? Totally! Then we'll meet at Robert's later for the project, right? Meh. Taylor! Okay, see you soon, Stell. I guess I had to wrangle everyone to get to Robert's that night. What I didn't know was how complicated that would actually be. Yeah, see, this is different from the tape. Not very different, but different-ish. First, I went to see Taylor and Brandon at band practice. They were pretty good together, I guess. I was so surprised at Taylor's place. It was kind of small and cramped. It was like I had a window into his life for the first time in 4 years, and I didn't understand what I was seeing. I guess I really didn't at the time. Alright, dude, let's call it. I don't think we're getting any further on this one. Oh, okay. Just not sure about your guitar sound, man. It's way too spacey or something. I'm not feeling it. I was just trying something different. Well, it doesn't sound heavy enough. It sounds weird. Yeah, man, and your vocals? Hey, what do you think? Oh, me? Uh... It's different from your tape. Was that an option before? Let's do that one. It's pretty different from the tape you showed me. Right, yeah, I guess so. Man, why are you even asking her? You should just turn down the delay next time. Sure, whatever. So, this is your place, huh? Yep, this is where the magic happens. I remember these cabins from camp. It's not exactly Bigfoot sized, huh? Hey, it's a sick path. Look, we've got everything we need right here. Except the toilet. Whatever, there's an outhouse right out back. Haha, dude, it's too much for her ladylike sensibilities. I've peed in the woods before. We used to do it all the time. Haha, not together, I hope. And just the embarrassed look is ridiculous. So, where is everybody? Why are there so many vacant cabins? Oh, right, I guess you haven't heard. Camp's closed down. Oh my god, really? Yeah, man, for like years now. Oh. You never told me. Taylor, why didn't you tell me? I figured it wouldn't exactly be a great welcome back to point out that camp's closed, I guess. Well, I can see that this band practice is pretty much over. Sure. So, anyways, try and tighten up your playing. You've been getting kind of sloppy. Also, work on those lyrics. They're sounding too touchy-feely. Uh-huh. I know you're into that acoustic shit, but that's not gonna work for a live set. Sure, Brandon. Alright. And dude, don't forget we have practice on Fridays. Yeah? So maybe don't book your school shit on that night. Well, no promises, man. I still need to graduate, so... Sure, whatever. I'll see you later, I guess. Yeah. See ya. I was really surprised by the way Brandon talked to Taylor. Like, he wasn't even capable of thinking for himself. The Taylor I knew would have ditched him after that. It made me wonder if there was something more to their relationship. Something I wasn't getting. I thought maybe I could ask. Maybe that would lighten the mood a bit? So, what's the deal with you and Brandon? What do you mean? You know, are you two... You know... Together? We're just bandmates right now. So, but like... Were you ever together? Where's this coming from? I was just curious. I guess we were close. Okay. Okay. What did that mean? I still wasn't sure, but it obviously is something Taylor didn't want to talk about. So the precious alone time I'd finally scored becoming more and more of a downer, I tried something drastic. I tried my plan. Ugh, my god. But why don't you ask me? Ask you what? Taylor, you're so forward. Is it because of my overalls? Are they showing too much leg? Or maybe not enough? What? Wait, ask you what? Whether you and Brandon are together? No. What was that about your overalls? Never mind. Yeah, that didn't go well. I felt like the timing wasn't right. I knew I had to put the plan in my fanny pack for later and switch tactics. So it must be kind of cool to have a place to play your music as loud as you want. Yeah, there's nobody around to piss off, that's for sure. Taylor, I can't believe it. It's official? The camp is closed permanently? Yep. What are your parents gonna do? What do they have to say? I don't know. Where are they, anyway? I haven't seen them since I moved back. Out in the woods somewhere. You know how Bigfoots are. Yeah, I guess they were always pretty busy, huh? Gathering wood for the camp. running in programs, living off the land. It must be a lot of work. Yep, they definitely did it all. Well, you helped. Kinda. You were in charge of the lake sports, maintaining the courses, and the high ropes. Oh man, I sucked so hard at the high ropes course. Remember that one time I went all the way to the top of the flying squirrel course? Yeah. And then you totally chickened out and got stuck up there? You climbed all the way up there to get me back down. The only way I could convince you to come down was by getting you to close your eyes and climb on my back. You still wouldn't let go, even when we were on the ground. Right? That was so embarrassing. Yeah, well, it's all pretty much torn down now. Oh, right. I guess it would be. When did it happen? It all came down about a year ago now. It's so weird. How? I guess I just wanted to be able to come back and have everything be the same. You're kidding, right? Huh? Stella, it's been 4 years. 4 years I had to spend alone, picking up the pieces of the mess my parents left behind when the camp closed. And not hearing back from you. Let's tell the truth this time. Taylor, listen, the reason I stopped writing is I had feelings for you. You did? I did. I guess I was afraid that if I kept writing, it would be so obvious. Wow. Please don't make fun of me. I wouldn't. Taylor looked like he was caught off guard for a second. Look, never mind. I felt like Taylor was holding back from saying something. I thought we cleared the air, but something still wasn't right between us. Then I remembered my mission from Day. So, do you think you can make it over to Robert's tonight? It's a waste of time. Come on. This project flies in the face of everything that I stand for. It's really just so horrible, I know. I try to be very intentional with my time on this planet. Don't we all? It's beneath me. It's beneath you. It's beneath all of us. Please? Fine, you can stop looking at me like that. I'll go. Oh, Taylor, thank you. But don't expect me to take this project seriously. I know. You're determined to show everyone how insignificant it is. Classic. Aries. Classic Aries. Right. That's so Aries of me. It is! Whatever. I'll see you at Robert's. You don't need a ride? Nah, it's not far. I'm gonna finish packing some of the stuff up from practice, too. Okay, I'll see you there. That was some nice jamming, by the way. So, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. I felt like I'd really stepped in it with Taylor. And my plan to be a temptress hadn't helped at all. But I wasn't about to give up yet. Next, I went to see what Robert was waiting to show me at Highway 54. I knew he would be the key to getting the project done, since he was the only one who could host our study date. But I was really not prepared for his surprise! You got me a dirt bike? Mrs. Goodknife, you are hilarious. But no, we're going for a ride. Robert, are you psyched or what? Tell me you're not psyched. Psyched? Yeah. Yeah. Haha, yeah. But things aren't dangerous, and that's why I'm psyched. Come on, Mrs. Goodknife, this is going to be our first trail rip. Remember when I told you I would show you the cool side of Ladle? Well, that time is now. Cool, but can that time be, like, later? I thought you might be nervous. You need not worry, my lady. I will be the utmost chauvinist tonight. I've got you a helmet and everything. Don't you mean chivalrous? Yeah, that. What do you say? Listen, I'm definitely, excited. Of course. But we need to get the project done, remember? We'll go to my place after and do the project, I swear. But first, we go for a trail rip. Just a little one. We have time. Come on. The two of us on the sick bike, one in your hair, carefree in the night breeze. You'd look bitchin'. I can't deny he has a way with words sometimes. I was still freaked out. But I had to admit that this was the perfect opportunity to get some of that good old alone time. Not to mention, it was a chance to get real close to him on the back of his bike. Okay. Okay, nice. But just for a little bit. Sure. Where is your helmet? Don't need one. Wait, really? Yeah, don't worry, I've got major good reflexes. If I crash, I'll just do a perfect flip off the bike and land on my feet. We won't crash though, promise. We'll go nice and slow. Okay. When I climbed on, I was so scared I was shaking. He told me to hold on tight, and I was sure he'd be able to feel my heart beating against him. And then we were going, and it was all such a blur. I remember my fingers went numb from the cold and holding on so tight. He told me we were heading to his favorite spot in Ladle, and I noticed we were climbing that huge hilly overlook. I was just hoping we didn't go over a ridge and end up in the lake. I guess Robert is really good at dirt biking though, because we got there no problem, in one piece. I was so relieved to get off it, I could have kissed the ground. Now you see what I mean by the best spot in Ladle? Yeah, how have I camped here every summer and never seen this? It's not exactly easy to get to. It took me a while to find the way up here. I had to connect a couple of old hiking trails, and well, it was worth it. Yeah. I come up here to just chill. It's kind of like my secret spot. Secret? I don't really bring anyone up here often. Really? I bet you've brought other girls up here before. Nah, not really. Not even Jessica? Not even her. Wow. What's up with you and her anyways? What do you mean? I mean, are you two... Wait, me and Jess? Yeah. She's just always been there, you know? We're like... I don't know what's going on with her right now. Oh yeah? Forget it. Anyways, in junior year, when I found this place, I had a plan to jump the gorge. What? Really? How? With a little trusty here. But then, well, things kind of changed, and I didn't end up going through with it. Huh, what happened? I don't know, I guess I just realized that it was not that cool of an idea. Huh, yeah. But now, I've realized it is cool. It's actually a wicked cool idea. I want to try and do it again, by the end of this year, I think. Do you really think you can make it? I mean, it's a pretty wide jump. Stella, do you not know me at all? Of course I can do it. It's just a matter of force over velocity or whatever. Huh, if you say so. Hey, didn't you see how easy it was to get up here? I can ride trusty anywhere. Besides, I've done some pretty wicked jumps before. Really? I jumped a car at the junkyard once, in a little creek down by campgrounds. Wow. You're so out of this world. Haha, hey, so are you. Nah, okay, maybe in like a different way though. I'm such a wimp. I can barely like talk to people without getting nervous. Really? Yeah, I mean, you know that feeling you get when you're about to get on a roller coaster? Oh man, yeah. I feel that way for just like normal everyday conversations. Especially when I have to meet new people. I guess that makes sense. I mean, everyone has their thing, you know? Oh. Sorry, I'm not so good at words sometimes. You do poetry! The poem you gave me was awesome. Sure, I guess. For sure, I could barely even form a sentence when we met. Stella, you're too nice. Wow, I had no idea. Really? I thought it was obvious. I didn't really notice, to be honest. That's pretty wild. Yep. So, when we met, were you, like, nervous of me? Well, yeah. Do I still make you nervous? Don't worry about it, Mrs. Goodknife. I don't bite, I swear. Unless you want me to. Well, it's getting late. I guess we should head back. But wait. I didn't want to leave yet. We were just getting to the good stuff. It was time to whip out the plan. Are you sure you want to leave? I'm just warming up. I know. It can get a bit cold riding that fast. No, I mean, yes? But also I'm warming up to the idea of what? Oh, you're so bad, Robert. I am? Wait, I'm confused. So am I, actually. Alright then. Let's head back, Mrs. Goodknife. As we rode back to where we met, I felt like my goal was still in progress. Maybe this time wasn't right. Anyways, when we got back, it turned out there was another surprise waiting for us at Highway 54. Robert, what the fuck? Oh shit, Jess? What are you doing out here? I knew you'd be out here. How did I know you'd do something like this? Jess. And with her? What the fuck, Robert? Whoa, it's fine, Jess. Just chill, okay? It's not fine. You should know how irresponsible this is after everything that happened last year. Jessica, can we please not get into this right now? We've got somewhere to be. And where would that be? You know what? No, Robert. You can't just weasel your way out of this. I'm not weaseling. Yeah, right. I know you've been avoiding talking about this. What's going on? Huh, that's a great question. Robert, what is going on? I mean, you know, don't you? So tell her. Why am I so pissed off? Tell her. Stella, you should probably leave. Okay. I'll see you at my place. Bye. I'll be there in a few, I swear. Okay. Later, I guess. I was really disappointed when I had to leave Highway 54 then. I thought for sure Robert would ditch her and we could ride to the lakes and get Day together. But I guess things weren't that easy. Maybe it was for the best, because then it would be just me and Day at the lake. Anyways, I was off to the lake to pick up Day next. Oh hey! You scared me. I mean, I didn't see you there. That's a cool drawing. No, it's amateurish. What? No, it's not. It's probably the best drawing I've ever seen anyone do. Haha, no. Shut up. So, what are you doing out here anyway? Nothing. Oh, okay. Day seems kinda distracted. Actually, you know when your brain starts, like, whirring so loud you can't stand it? Yeah, sort of. I like to hang out here and draw when that happens. I guess it helps clear my mind or whatever. Oh, okay. I know that sounds really weird. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm also weird, so I can't tell anymore. My weirdness barometer has been all out of whack since, like, grade school. Inventing the idea of a weirdness barometer is a prime example of your brand of weird. So, what was that great news you wanted to tell me? Right, so... Ugh. Yeah, what was the great news, Day? Oh, hey, Ingrid. Come on, let's hear it. Well, I'm ready to be freaking jubilant here. Spill it. I got into the college I wanted. I don't even remember how it happened, but all of a sudden I was caught in the middle of a fight between Day and Ingrid. Again. I'm not even like mad, Day. You totally are, I can tell. You could have just freaking told me, or is that too much for you? You always do this. You get mad at some little thing and then turn it around on me, and now I'm the one who looks like the asshole. It's infuriating. Well, maybe if you kept feeling that way, there's some truth to it. See, you're doing it again. And this isn't just some little thing. It's kind of like a big friggin' deal, Day. Did you forget that I'm stuck here in Ladle? And friggin' undead purgatory while you get to fuck around at university? Fuck around? It's like you're trying to get rid of me without so much as a goodbye. Stop it, that's not true. You can't even stop to consider me in your plans. Are you kidding? How can I when you constantly disappear on me whenever you please? Whatever, you seem to have found a replacement for me just fine. I'm not a part of this. Yeah, leave her out of this, Ingrid. You're the one who keeps hanging around her. So you made her a part of this. I was just coming by to what? Stop trying to make this about her. Am I? Because I just saw you tell her your big news before me. And you know what? That's friggin' fine. Clearly I'm not wanted, so I'll just go. Of course, just disappear like you always do. Things were so awkward now. We sat in silence for what felt like forever. I couldn't think of anything to say except congratulations. Thanks, Stella. I'm sorry. Don't even. It's not your fault. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have been caught up in all that. It's okay, really. No, it's not. It's embarrassing. Us fighting all the time. So I guess you're off to Orion Technical next year, huh? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe? I really don't know if I'm even ready to, like, think about this right now. It all seems so soon. But this is great news. You should be excited. I know. To be honest, I didn't even know cryptids ever left Ladle. Yeah, I didn't either. Me and Ingrid have other problems. I couldn't help myself. I knew I might be pushing, but the words just came out. Are you and Ingrid dating? That's a good question. It is? Day? Sorry. Just being weird again. What were we talking about? My first instinct was to try and use my plan to be a temptress. But honestly, I was kind of losing faith in that strategy. Never mind. Ow. Damn it! I should be celebrating and instead I feel like shit. Do you still feel like going to Roberts? Not really, but we need to get this project done, I guess. Let's give her a hug. I think that's an appropriate response. I don't think the other two are very helpful. Thanks, Stella. Yeah. Okay, you can let go now. Oh, sorry. Hey, so maybe let's get out of here. Yeah, for sure. We have a project to start. Not to mention I feel like we're still being watched. Yeah, but like, whatever. Not like I care. Let's bow this pop stand. Yeah, let's. I was so happy to leave the lake with her then. I almost completely forgot about the drama earlier. I really didn't understand why she was with Ingrid in the first place. Or if they were even supposed to be together at all. The two of them just seemed so wrong for each other, and all I wanted was for Dave to be happy. And that's how I figured out claws and road swings just don't mix. We've been at Robert's place for an hour or so, and we still hadn't done any actual work. Okay, that's a pretty good story. Like, believe me, I can listen to stories about you falling on your face forever, but I've got lots, so now we seriously have to get to work, though. Right, work. Okay, I got it. So if we were to build a base on Mars, how would we do it? Oh good, it makes me more oh god, it makes me more tired every time I hear it. What? That's the assignment? How would we build a base on Mars? With a list of required elements, air filtration, food storage, maintenance, were just given to us in the handout. So what are we even getting graded on? The quality of magazine clippings? We might as well just give the teacher the handout back and say, there you go, that's how we'd build it. Can we do that? No, we have to show that we at least made some effort. Well, I gotta agree with Taylor. Please, not you two. I'm sorry, but we shouldn't go to Mars anyways. What? What? Just in case, you know? I honestly don't. Okay. I'll tell you. But you gotta promise not to tell anyone. I'm still not sure about what I saw. I promise. Thanks, Stella. Yeah, I can't make any promises. Yeah. Whatever, I'll tell you anyway. One night, when I was driving home from snowboarding, I took a different route than I normally did. Wanted to see some sights, you know? Well, I did. Believe me, I did. Okay, speed it up here, Robert. I'm sorry, you can't rush a good story today. Ugh. Anyways, there was a slight fog that night. The kind that sits low on the ground. I'd gotten a bit lost down some dirt road, so I stopped at the top of the hill to see if I could figure out where I was. And that's when I saw it. I don't know what it was, but I saw a big light with smaller lights spinning around it. They went clockwise halfway around and then back again. It hovered there for a second. Then it did a sharp turn and was out of there. So you saw a UFO. I can't be sure. I don't want to say that it was a UFO because, like I said, I just don't know. Right, but that's what a UFO is, an unidentified flying object. Hey, if you want to say I saw a UFO, fine. I'm going to remain skeptical. That's what it means. Another 2 hours went by, and magically we managed to put a few things in the Bristol board. And I was completely soaked in mustard. The good stuff, too. Like Grey Poupon? No, like beer. Stella, please. Oh, right. Dave, just drop the act. What act? Like you actually give a shit about this project. I do, though. If you did, you wouldn't let Robert tell his random stories. You wouldn't even be entertaining this conversation. Day? Taylor, man, did you break her? You're right. This is just a perfect example of why Lato High sucks. Another reason why I'm just so done with this town. Dang, I didn't mean to. It's fine. Honestly, it's really freeing. This project's bad. Yes, it is. It's so preschool. It's totally beneath us. Weirdly, after that, we have all finally got to work. And after a solid 10 minutes of minor to serious effort, we took in our achievement. I'm not working on this piece of junk. Same. Alright. So now we just hang for a bit? Sure, but I need to head home soon though. This was it. This is the time I had left with them tonight. I wanted to hang out. More than that, I wanted to pick up where I left off with Taylor. I wanted to pick up where I left off with Taylor. You can probably guess what my strategy was for getting rid of Robert and Day. Hey, Taylor. Yeah? I had something I wanted to talk to you about. but I want to keep it between us. You know what I'm saying? Are you good, Stella? Oh, when I'm good, I'm very, very good. But when I'm bad, I'm better. Okay. Do you think you can get rid of the other two for me? Oh, they're gone. Your awkwardness cleared the room. Jesus Christ, it was so awkward. Oh, thank God. I know I came into it with a solid plan, but I was still so surprised that it actually worked. So, Taylor. So, Stella. I'm sorry if I was a bit, I don't know, rude earlier. When at your cabin when I asked about you and Brandon. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just, you see, me in relationships. Well, I've had 0, so there's actually not much to tell. Really? Yes, it's true. I, Stella, have never been on a real date. I'm honestly kind of surprised. It's true, though. A big old goose egg. It might be because I say old people things like that. Maybe. I guess I've always tried to, like, steer clear of relationships. They just always get kind of messy. But isn't it worth trying to find one that's clean? Why did that sound so wrong? Clean relationship. I don't know, but I hate it. Okay, but seriously though. Don't tell me Taylor Tonto is above going out with someone. It's not that I'm above it, I'm not much of a romantic. What? You're a musician. Whatever, that doesn't mean I write love songs or anything. I just find it hard to believe, that's all. Well, I guess I'm not totally opposed to going out with the right person. There was a moment where he just sat there awkwardly, not looking at me. The right person? Yeah. There was another pause. This time it looked like Taylor was about to say something. Stella, That's when Robert and Day came back into the room. Was I upset that they ruined the moment? A bit. But hanging out together for the rest of the night was so fun that it was hard to complain. After all the drama that happened that day, hanging out with just the 4 of us felt so nice. Like a sanctuary. The next school day we had to give the presentation. I was so nervous, but not as nervous as I usually am. I think it was because I was with them, to be honest. So yeah, I don't think we got a good mark for it, but at least we pulled it together. After the presentation, I was at my locker when Taylor showed up out of nowhere. Taylor! Stella. Taylor! Stella, I think you put a tape in my locker? What? What makes you think that? Well, you're the only person I know who'd sneak a Flavor Girls tape into my locker. Why would I do that? I have no idea, but it's obvious from the way you're reacting that you did. So why don't you tell me why you did it? I thought you might want to broaden your musical horizons. With the Flavor Girls? Sure. Why not? You don't start from the Screaming Badgers and then broaden the Flavor Girls. You do it the other way around. Ah, so you used to like the Flavor Girls. Well, maybe you can get back to your roots. Maybe your band can do a cover of one of your old favorites. You're killing me. You got me, okay? Now here's your super cool tape back. Our hands touched for a split second, and there was like a jolt of electricity between us. And then I did that super cringy thing and flinched. And when I looked up, Taylor's deep blue eyes pierced mine again, and I had to look away. So I just stood there like a total dork, confused about why it was so awkward. Stella. I was taken aback by his gaze again. It's so intense sometimes. My heart was racing. Taylor? Your birthday is March 18th, right? Yeah. So that'd make you a... Shit, I don't know anything about astrology. Oh, I'm a Pisces, if that's what you were wondering. A Pisces. Cool. Yeah. So do Pisces and Aries, do they get along? Do you mean, are they compatible? Sure. So are they? Let's go with sorta. Honestly? Sorta? Sorta? Yeah. Apparently they aren't the most compatible in the comparison to other signs. Huh. But I have read that in some cases Aries and Pisces can become soulmates, though. Like if they work at it. I was just wondering, but you know. I think astrology is bullshit. I think we get along pretty good. Me too. Yeah, so. I was thinking, we should team up again. I mean, not on school projects. Obviously, since we failed at that. I mean, like, to hang again. Or whatever. Yes, I mean, me too. So, feel free to swing by my place whenever. I'll probably be there. Or, you know, just call. Sure, Taylor. Cool, I guess I'll head off now. Okay, see you around? Totally. Maybe I was just imagining it. I was probably really sleep deprived. But I swear, I thought I saw a new spring in his step as he left the hallway. Finally, I had friends. Friends that wanted to hang out with me and do cool stuff outside of school. And maybe, just maybe, a new crush. And that's the end of episode 2. Let's save it. Alright, that's that. I feel like the ending with Taylor is going to be less us being a couple and more us just being fantastic friends. Like, a platonic coupling. You know what I mean? Based on what he was saying in that episode, that he's not a romantic kind of person. I don't know if he's like ace or just not into dating. Do you know what I mean? Like, some people just aren't into it, and as opposed to just being ace, which is slightly different from being not into it, I think, from my understanding at least. But yeah, I guess we'll find out. No revelations about Brandon. That didn't come up. We didn't get to learn anything different, but I guess that doesn't really happen until like the later episodes, right? I think episode 5 was where we learned about Jess. And episode 6, I think, is where we learned about Ingrid. So maybe around those is when we learn more about Brandon. But yeah, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll catch you next time in the next episode of The Sleepover. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!